Hey fam, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Y'all know Sheriff David Clarke used to be a sheriff in Milwaukee County, Wisconsin. The one who was so scared he was going to get his ass whooped in re-election that he chose not to run. Then he thought he was going to get appointed to several positions in the Trump administration, and he kept getting blocked because he ignorant. The same one with them fake-ass medals he's always wearing on his shirt. You know, probably, remember the scene from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? I won this one for typing. Yep. I won this one for shorthand. And that's Sheriff David Clarke. Well, here's the deal. The Daily Beast is reporting that he ain't been on Fox News in like a year. An insider said his comments kept getting so crazy, they finally said, yo, that's it. Let me explain something, y'all. If Fox News say your ass too crazy, for them, your ass is crazy. That's David Clarke. But not only that, he ain't even got his other job, okay? He was a commentator with the Trump super PAC, America First Action. Now, I remember I used to get the emails from the publicists saying, hey, Sheriff Clarke is available to come on. I ain't got one in a while. I'm going to look up in a second and see when last time I got one. And part of the deal, he was getting paid for that because so he could go on television and tout Trump. Well, hell, if Fox News say your ass can't come on and you don't get on Fox Business, we know MSNBC ain't going to call that fool. CNN might call him. But the reality is he ain't getting booked. Now, I also tried to invite him here, but then he got scared. He didn't want to come. Then the little punk ass blocked me on Twitter. But that's what was expected. But I mean,
remember what you did to him that time on TV1?
I'm just
when
saying.
he was in the other studio.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Clarke is here. Tell him to come down here.
And
that was
come on.
so, I think that he had enough that day, man. He didn't want that smoke after that.
Come on, Sheriff Clarke. Come on. You see that picture right here? Your ass all hat, no cattle. That's what it is. See, Robert, he don't really want to debate. See, he like Candace Clarke. He ain't really trying to come talk to black people. He really wants to be a black person talking to white people about black people, but they don't want to come talk to black people.
Well, I think this is a perfect example of what I call the sizzle nature of political commentary now, which is that instead of having people who are competent, educated, experienced political strategist or analyst on, they'll find somebody they met off YouTube. Like, oh, that person has 2 million views on YouTube, so they clearly can come talk about politics. You look it up, they have like an associate's degree in art or something, and that's your political commentators. Now, we have to get back to having fact-based discussions, less based on sizzle and headlines, not based on getting social media views or going viral, but really deeply discussing issues in the African-American community and in America at large, where we're going to have a productive dialogue. Because, like I said, when you're looking at American news from overseas, we look like this is a nation in decline that's just about to collapse any day.
Like
and real simple,
get things better.
And Greg, for me, real simple. And I keep saying that I ain't afraid to debate nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah. But there's nothing worse to me than these crazy Negroes who go on these shows who trash black people and they don't want to come talk to black people. So for like that little boy, C.J. Pearson, okay? White conservatives love him.
Yes.
So he's had to tweet me today. I said, oh, the little child is back. All these white folks tweet me, oh, you got mad. He like, you got fired from CNN. Lied, didn't get fired from CNN, little boy lying. But this is the joke. Oh, they loved him because he was conservative. He was supporting Ted Cruz in the election. Then a few weeks later, he renounced his conservatism. Then 2 weeks later, he's supporting Bernie Sanders. Then he's supporting Trump. And they're like, oh, you ain't gonna debate him. First of all, I ain't gonna debate no little child.
Right.
Grown folks don't talk to children.
That's the point.
But here's the other deal.
Yes, sir.
If I do bring his little ass on and destroy him, they gonna say, you picking on a little child.
That's right.
You can't have it both ways.
Look, man.
Let me tell you something, C.J. Pearson. I'm gonna tell you what my mama and daddy told me, my grandparents told me. When your little ass want to start running your mouth and getting grown folks' business, when you come to grown folks' business, you're going to get treated like a grown-up.
That's true.
Now, when you get your ass whooped, don't start whining like you a kid, because my grandfather was like, look, you brought your ass in this conversation, you're going to treat like a doggone adult. Which is why I know how to debate, because when I got in, I held my own, Greg.
Of course.
But don't come here like a little kid and then want to cry some tears, oh, I'm a kid. Shut your damn mouth until you get grown.
That's right. Well, you understand the game, Roland. I mean, as Michael Joseph Jackson said in The Wiz, you can't win, you can't get even, and you can't get out of the game. Meaning what? I mean, Robert, your point was very important. Sizzle. Could it be as simple as Sheriff Clarke is no longer he no longer has a sizzle because Diamond and Silk, as you all took them apart last week at CPAC, they can put their coon show.
Minstrel show.
No question.
No, coon not.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Coon is a bad word on the Roland Martin space. That's right.
No racial
minstrel
slurs.
Show. You're right.
Minstrel show.
You're absolutely
okay.
right. The minstrel show. They can put their minstrel show.
Y'all gonna get banned.
No, I don't want to get banned, brother. That's right. I definitely don't want to get banned. Let me retract and say minstrel show. Absolutely right. In that context, though, to your point, Robert, he doesn't have sizzle anymore. There was a time when he could come and flex his muscles.
But
don't mean nothing. Final comment before I go to my last thing.
But on the CJ point, I think this is important to have young people involved in the political system. So let's put together a panel discussion with him and other people his age where they can discuss political issues going forward.
Right.
And maybe somebody can become enlightened by it.
They can talk to each other. My point is, when you come on this show,
yes,
this is grown-ass people show. That's what this is. This ain't for children. I've had children on talking about children's stuff.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is because when he goes sideways, I'ma jack him. Then they're gonna be crying, oh, you beating up on a kid. So, CJ, when your ass turn 18, then you can bring it. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, calling all HBCU alumni, students, and leaders, enter the Ford Motor Company HBCU Mobility Challenge and win $25,000 for your school. Building on their long-term support of HBCUs, Ford is looking to improve mobility in HBCU communities through innovative solutions. The winning program will receive a grant up to $25,000 to implement their proposal. The deadline to apply is March 31st, 2019. Go to this site, FGB.Life, FGB.Life, for more information and to apply. Ford goes further in our community, and we thank them for being a partner here at Roland Martin Unfiltered. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.